It was actually a bit of a whim. So I was in the gym on the treadmill in between. I had a couple of weeks off from work, and I actually just wanted someone to show me how to use some of the machines, but the people in the gym weren't really quick enough. And I saw Sam working with someone, and he was so calm and balanced and not at all what I thought a personal trainer was like. And I just sort of approached him just, to have a chat. And then we booked an appointment. And by the end of it, I just felt, actually, I think I could work with this person and really attack some of my exercise and health things. I have tried to marry physical fitness with managing my mental health. And I was actually in between jobs. So I had 2 weeks between jobs for the first time ever. And I had started going to the gym and just doing the treadmill in COVID because of living on my own and just needing to get out of the house. And so I had thought, okay, well, I'll do that. That will be the reason I get up and out every day, is I'll go to the gym. Because I kind of wanted to get fitter, but not really, and didn't really know what I was doing, and sort of convinced myself that half an hour on the treadmill is actually enough. And then during that period of sort of 2 weeks, I was like, I think I in my head I'd had it, I needed to do something, but I hadn't quite decided what. And then I saw you working with other people who weren't bodybuilders, who weren't super thin, who weren't, doing anything. They looked like I could look, and that just made me feel like, oh, actually, this is a person that I think I could work with. Oh God, I have tried everything. I have done every single diet club. I have done every single fad thing that there is, and it's just one of those things that I just can't do it myself. I think the whole industry around it is designed to make you confused, and there's so much conflicting messaging. And I had just got to a point where I just didn't know what I was doing. And so I was half-arsing all of it. And then having someone who actually knows what they're doing, knows the science and the maths, and doesn't just give you, oh, it's fine, weigh in next week, oh, do points or sit. It was getting away from all of that diet club mentality, which I've had in my head for decades. Having somebody just say, do this and this and it'll work. That's a really different thing. Oh my God, I'm so strong. I'm so strong. Not much will get me voluntarily up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go and lift weights at 6:30. But feeling physically strong is amazing. My biggest win, and the thing that I'm most proud of for personal training, is how physically strong I am. I had never thought I would be able to lift weights. It didn't even cross my mind that I'd be able to deadlift. And I deadlift most weeks now. And what I really, really love, and I'm a little bit vain about, is that I have got muscles. I've got arm muscles. I've never had arm muscles before. I've always been strong, but I've never had actual arm muscles before. And I love it. I love feeling physically strong because it makes me feel mentally strong. It definitely helps me day to day in work. I go to the gym before work and I get lots of endorphins, and it just makes me happier and more able to cope with things and less frightened of doing any kind of exertion. I tell the story about how I did a 5-mile walk and cried twice. And I feel like I can do that level of gentle walking now without being in pain or being worried or what if I fall over. It's given me way more freedom just in my day-to-day life. I was really nervous about flying because of having to get a seatbelt extender. And then I was just like, oh, just do it. You want to travel. And then I went to Krakow, and just after I started with you, and I was in so much pain when I came back, but I had walked thousands and thousands of steps, And then about 6 months later, I went to Brasov, and everything in Brasov is uphill, cobbles. It's like thin mountain air, because I forgot it was in the Carpathian Mountains. And I was able to do the walking and not have as much pain and not need as much recovery time. And I was really, really proud of myself. I even went up like stairs that were like I went up a really scary staircase. And I went up slowly, but I would never have done that before. And I've been able to see how small my life would have become. And I'm going away in a couple of weeks. And again, it's going to be a lot of walking. And I just feel, oh yeah, of course I can do it. And I wouldn't have if I hadn't have been working with you. And a part of why I hadn't wanted to necessarily have a personal trainer was because I was a bit scared of being laughed at or being shouted at or just embarrassed. But you just don't have to be with you. Like, I never feel embarrassed talking about what's going on with me. I never feel like you don't listen to me if I tell you I'm aching or if I tell you something's wrong. You just adjust everything for me. You never let me off anything, which is really good because I will try to get out of things. And you have the right balance of challenge and support. Lots of people, when I say I've got a personal trainer, ask me if you shout at me. And I always say, like, no, why would I pay somebody to shout at me? I can do that myself. So if you are on the heavier side, or you've not exercised, or you're feeling a bit nervous about it, you really don't have to, because you, Sam, are so supportive. It's genuinely one of the best decisions I've made to come and work with you. And I'm really, really pleased I did it.
Perfect. Thank you, Jess. That was lovely. Absolutely ideal.